Youth is a school that first opened my eyes to the world around me. To the study of history, I learned about the struggles and conflicts of our human past. I learned about the founding of our country, the tragedy of the Holocaust, and the long fight for civil rights. Through art and music, two forces that transcend the barriers of language and prejudice, I learned about cultures different from my own. I learned to find beauty in what was foreign to me, and to appreciate what I might not fully understand. Growing up at a time when our nation was attacked and went to war, this allowed me to separate the customs and beliefs of a religion and a beautiful people from the violent acts of misguided fanatics. Today, it allows me to find common ground between myself and those with whom I disagree. We have gathered here tonight to celebrate a tradition 100 years old. We have gathered here to celebrate 100 years of academic excellence. But we have also gathered here to stand up for the education of our children. I feel that as a society we have somewhat forgotten about the power of education and the power of young people. The other day I was standing in the doorway of Mitch Compton's classroom listening. She was telling her...
Yeah!
She was telling her students of Abraham Lincoln and Dr. King the inequality that existed during their lifetimes and their bravery to do something about it despite the consequences. As I listened, I thought to myself about all that could be done in the world if every teacher had the same discussion. If every child understood that all men are created equal, if every child saw it as their duty to stand up against injustice. With a quality education, the young people of this world can bring about a new golden age where every person is treated with dignity and respect, where nobody goes hungry or is denied health care because they are poor, where the politics of reason dominate the politics of radicalism. With a quality education, your children can bring down tyrants like the the desperation of this planet. They can do anything they set their minds to. Your children are our future. And so I ask you tonight, what does that future mean to you? How much does it mean to you? If you can donate $100 tonight, please do so. If you can donate $500, please do so. If you can donate $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 tonight, please do so. But if giving money isn't an option for you, then please, donate your time. We all know that the economy... We all know that the economy is rough, and that money is something we like to hold on to. But every man and woman is given the same amount of time in a day. And we sometimes find that our time is worth more than our money. Once again, I thank you all for being here tonight, for being a part of the legacy that is Ainsworth. A legacy that will live on forever. God bless.
Yeah!
Why must we always have to fight for the education of our youth? Why must we always have to scrape money together to keep amazing teachers like Mr. Lancaster and Mr. Swinehart? Why is the power of young people always underestimated, undersupported, and underfunded? From the marches led by Dr. King during the American Civil Rights Movement, to the protests of the Vietnam War, to the election of America's first black president, to the toppling of a regime of 30 years in Egypt, the power of youth has always been and will always be endless. You all are here tonight because you believe. Because you believe in this power. You understand that the students of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Now it is your turn to stand up for your child and their education, for your child and their future. Thank you.
This right here is one of those background flies. One
Look, it says 1/20/09, Obama's first day in office. Primary, there are over 300 days left on it. Today, everything is down to zero. For many, this clock has taken 50, even 100 years to reach this very moment, and it's finally here. When I first started to learn about Dr. King in school, I came home one day and asked my Mom, will we ever have a black president? Maybe someday, she said. Hopefully one day. I never thought that day would be today! And you know, everybody in this room should be proud of what this nation has accomplished. Whether you're a King supporter or an Obama supporter, if you voted, volunteered, or simply voiced your opinion, you have helped make history. And even though we are here in this gym, we are just as much a part of history as the people in front of that Capitol building. Now, could everybody just take a moment to look around? Look around and remember the faces you see. Because when you have children, I want you to be able to tell them that you watched the most historic inauguration in American history with people of all different ages, races, and backgrounds. I want you to be able to tell your children and grandchildren about the day America rose to its feet, the day America proved it was ready for change, the day Barack Obama became the 44th president of the United States.